Had a mother and a father, but I was disowned. A sister and a brother who won't pick up the phone. I used to have friends who listened to my plight. Now they all stay clear out of sight. Seems all that remains is a noose. That's why I sing the blues. Seems all that remains is a noose. That's why I sing the blues.
This is Mike Clark. We're in Splendora, Texas, and this is the brand spanking new Splendora Police Department.
Yes, sir. Brand spanking new.
I wish you could smell it. You could still smell the paint drying, and it has the cleanest men's room within 1,000 miles. Let's go in. All right. Oh, this is nice. All right.
Yeah.
Conference room.
Conference room. This is our lobby.
And
behind the glass here is Monica.
Hi, Monica. You're on YouTube. And this door's locked. How do we?
Well,
what do we do? How do we get in?
We have to. Now we can. Authorized personnel only.
Okay.
Also, this is the armory. Let me.
Ooh, does the card work for the armory?
Let's find out.
They said we had full logo. Nope.
You don't get in there. So there's a covered awning right out here. You bring a prisoner in, you park your car right there, you get him inside. You can do all your paperwork, everything the officers need to do right out here. Of course, they have their video units and things like that. Can download footage from the car as they're working.
Wow. So if I was a perp, right?
Yes.
I'm coming in as a perp. I'm cuffed and they're about to stuff me. I
Yes.
come in and there's fingerprints to be gotten and all that.
Sure. Probably the first place they're going to put you is in one of these. Oh. Wow. Does this bring back memories?
No, I've never been in jail, believe it or not. Remember, if you don't fly a drone properly, there could be consequences.
And then throughout the station, you can see we've got security cameras that.
Oh, neat.
Now, not only can they see what's going on here at the station, we're also integrated with the schools. So
Okay.
at any point in time, they can pull up cameras from the elementary or the high school and see in real time what's going on.
That's got to be comforting to the parents, right?
It's
Anything
a very
goes
good
wrong,
thing.
they're right there.
Exactly, yeah. Evidence room, I can't show you that
No.
because there's a whole,
Whole
thing of
don't even want to touch. I'm gonna put my prints on the door. Hello.
They do have a kitchen, and they can. The idea is if they need to during a natural disaster, they can live here. There's even washer and dryer and the whole 9 yards.
Okay. Can they live here if they're having an argument with their spouse?
Yes.
Yes. That's a yes.
Let's see.
Of course, the second floor has all the pinball machines and the skating rink and the bowling alley.
Oh, that's on the third floor.
So is this
So this would be your interrogation room right here.
Oh,
Of course,
gosh.
they get
Well,
the
yeah,
nice
of course.
church pew. And this is actual furniture from the old police station that was
Jeff,
there.
come on over, have a seat. Come on, buddy. Here, just have a seat. I'm guessing that that these are for the ankle, maybe?
Maybe someone will have a
Maybe.
key around here.
All right. Catch you later, bud.
Fantastic.
All right, let's hit the lights on the way out.
I'll take this with me, right?
See you later. All right, what else we got? Anybody have a cuff key? This probably would be a good little scared straight room for the little punks in the city to lock them up for a minute or two and make them think about what they're going to do. Oh, a gym.
We even have a gym.
Wow. Clearly, I've been here before. This really is a great police department.
Absolutely.
I mean, this is just perfect. Everything you need.
Oh yeah.
And so the place before, was it
The
teeny
place
tiny?
before was a little hallway in the back of City Hall, and there was really one little office. And
Very often, I can tell when you have an awesome place like this, you know they're overcompensating for the lousy place they had before, right?
Yes.
They're like, I can see the meeting. Okay, we got a little bit of budget for a new place. What do we want? Got to have a gym, washer and dryer. We got to have a bench with handcuffs on it for Jeff Sills.
And then making the loop
All right.
is the training room.
Okay. Thank you, everybody, for coming. I'd like to thank the Splendora Police Department for letting us come in here. seeing their new police drone is just awesome, and anything good that has anything to do with drones, I'm all about. I'm here with Alex Hadrich, and we're here with just part of the Splendora Police Department's aerial fleet. You are one of the pilots, one of the two pilots here.
Correct.
And the other guy?
Is Officer Ray Harden, or my TFO, Tactical Flight Officer.
Okay, and how did all of this come about? Whose idea was it to incorporate drones?
So after Hurricane Harvey and the devastation to the area, we realized that the UAS technology was out there, and that we were looking for a way to better serve our citizens in times of need or a natural disaster. And I sat down with my chief of police, and he was supportive of the idea. And the UAS division was born out of the primary mission focus of assisting the citizens or the public in times of natural disaster or mass casualty incidents.
As people in our community, the drone community, will know, drones are here to stay.
They are.
Anytime that good things are happening with drones, I'm all about letting people know. And this kind of thing where drones are incorporated into the tools for a police station is something that's just going to be as innocuous as having a microwave oven in the break room.
Absolutely.
You know, I'd say within, what would you say, even 5 years?
I would say within 5 years.
Yeah. So let's go over just part of your fleet here. You have
all of our equipment in the aerial fleet, the UAS fleet, is DJI products. The flagship of our program is the Matrice 200 single gimbal aerial platform, the Z-Muse zoom camera with 40 time capability, and then we also have the FLIR camera also as an attachment for the gimbal on the aircraft. The Enterprise is new to our fleet. We've had it, it's the baby in the program, less than a month.
How have you used them so far?
We have used the Matrice 200 in a support asset or support role for the fire department. We've had a few grass fires, brush fires out here over the past fire season. They've requested our assistance in trying to get ahead of the fire to see which way the fire is pushing, monitor wind shifts, and to make sure that there's no structures or life that is being endangered. We've also used it in search and rescue or SAR applications. We had an incident about a month and a half ago. We had some people that got out in the woods doing a little mudding, as they like to do here in East Texas.
Yeah.
Became a little disoriented and couldn't find their way out. We were able to deploy the drone, located their vehicle within about 10 minutes. We were able to get on station and get overhead pretty quick and start giving real-time information to the rescue crews that were on the ground.
Splendora, the size of the Splendora town is a small town.
It is.
And to have this type of technology, it's really kind of advanced for a town this size. Usually you'd think of this kind of equipment for a larger city. It's very forward-thinking of you guys to do this.
It is.
Yeah. And then once you have it, you think of all kinds of stuff you can do with it. And then you get to the point where you think, well, we couldn't have lived without this.
I was just going to say, that's where I am now. I can't see us performing some of the mission-critical roles that we do play now without this technology.
And how have the citizens accepted this?
For the most part, very receptive to it. Mm-hmm. It's a good PR tool. The kids love them.
I bet. You bring this to schools and show them? Yeah.
This actually is, there's been a shift in, who's cooler, the fire department or the police department with the kids. And
you win?
We win now because of the drones. Kind of pulls them away from the big red shiny fire truck. Yeah.
I actually brought an attachment for your Matrice.
I saw it.
Yeah,
yes.
I know your chief likes blinking lights.
He does.
So let me go ahead and I'll just go ahead and put that on there.
Yes, there you go.
There you go. Now it's an official
police drone.
Cop drone. You have the night waiver, so you can do this 24/7. It's not limited by daylight.
Correct.
How hard was that? What kind of red tape did you guys have to go through to get that going?
It was not as hard as I thought it was going to be. The interesting thing, and what the public doesn't really understand or come to know with the FAA is, the FAA, this is aviation. It's another type of aviation, but the FAA is the governing authority and the governing body over it. And without their support, we couldn't do what we do. But a lot of the same protocols that are in place for fixed wing aviation, civilian or commercial, also apply to UAS pilots. Getting your 107 license is not enough. If you're a first responding agency and you have night operations that you need to conduct, you need to get your FAA waiver as well for night operations.
And since you're now on the leading edge with all this stuff, I'm sure you get approached by other police departments and asking
We do.
how to go about doing this.
We
And
do.
I'm sure it's very exciting as the good news of what drones can do spreads.
Yes.
Yeah,
And,
so you
it
guys are kind of ambassadors for this thing.
saves them a little bit of time too, because we've already been there and done it, or been there and succeeded and failed, and we can kind of tell them what works and what doesn't work. What's taken us a year to develop, we can accelerate that for them through our own trial and errors. And if we can save them a month, 6 weeks, 2 months of learning the same mistakes that we learned, it's going to get their program up and running that much quicker.
What do you see for the future of this department as far as this?
I tell you what, the possibilities are endless. What the drones are not going to go away. UAS technology is here to stay. I think what you're going to see is UASs are only going to get bigger in size and bigger in capability with time. I think you'll see the restrictions become a little tighter than what they already are now.
And you'll have to compete with the deliveries that are going on eventually, right?
We will, yeah. The Amazons and Domino's of the world.
I mean, you don't want to be doing a car chase and
No.
get taken out of the sky by a pizza.
You don't. Yeah, you don't want that to happen. So it would make for some interesting video, some interesting aerial video, I'm sure. Probably get a lot of likes on YouTube and social media, but it's not something that you want to be involved in. There's risks associated with UAS piloting and the program, just like there is in just about any other line of work where technology is involved. And so much of this is new and cutting edge that it's going to be interesting moving forward to see how UAS technology actually revolves, what the end game is, so to speak.
Right. Thanks for doing what you do. Thanks for being part of the drone community in such a positive way. And we appreciate being invited out here.
We appreciate having you.
Great privilege.
So right now altitude is running between 250 and 253 feet. And what we're looking at right now with the Z-Muse camera is the school campus across the street from the City Hall and Public Safety Complex. So what we'll do is I'll take you in a little closer here.
Oh, wow, that zoom is great.
Would you like me to zoom in on you? I
Oh,
will.
yeah. Let's zoom in on Chris.
Oh, there you are.
Look at that. That's impressive.
That's the best drone-to-drone shot I've ever seen.
And it's safe. Yeah.
Now I can over zoom as well. So
Look at this. Look at this, Chris. He's over zoomed.
here's you at, if I can, camera just gets a little hard to operate. That's you at 120.
So that's got some digital zoom.
It does. So you're at 127 times zoom right now.
Wow, and we're what? How far apart is it? 200 feet apart?
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
We go all the way back out. You actually see
Golly.
you're just a speck kind of on the horizon out there.
Can you zoom into one of those plates like you were doing?
Sure. Let's take a look down here.
I mean, you don't even have to fly around. You can just look at
You
stuff
just
from where
rotate.
you are.
Yeah, you get once you get on station, you just basically work the camera.
Do you guys have goggles at all?
No, that's on our wish list. So there you go. There's a plate.
Oh,
We're a little overexposed. Let me back it out a little bit. But that's your plate.
gosh. I'm so impressed.
Now, from a tactical standpoint, or even from a life-saving standpoint with floods, what this also allows us to do with the zoom capability is like, let's say we have a vehicle. Happens a lot. People enter into higher water than what they think, and next thing they know, they can't get out. They're trapped in their car. But over a series of hours with a flooding event, you tend to run into a bunch of abandoned cars.
Right.
And so you have rescuers that don't know in most cases if that vehicle has someone in it or not. Again, everything is on a case-by-case, situation, but we have the technology where we can look inside a vehicle, either with the FLIR to pick up a heat source or with the zoom camera to see if there's anybody in that vehicle. If there's not, we can push that information to the rescuers, the swiftwater crews that are on the boats in real time, and they can push on and go to the next vehicle instead of having to deploy assets and make,
Right.
on a vehicle. They can get further down the road.
Put personnel in danger and all
Correct.
that.
Now what I'll do is I'm going to take this up to 400 feet.
Get a good punch out.
So we're sitting at 399 feet right now. This is US Highway 59.
Uh-huh.
Now you really want to see something cool.
I do.
We're gonna
Yes, please.
we're gonna zoom in on highway traffic.
Oh. So you can check traffic
Yeah.
and you
so
don't have to be over the road at
No,
all
you
or
don't.
anything. Is this super awesome spy camera available to the general public or just you cool copper
No,
guys?
actually it is. Yeah.
Okay,
This is-
all right. I will put a
this
link
is-
in the description.
Yeah. If you have the money, you
Yeah.
can buy it.
Well, how much did it cost?
I want to say total. Okay, so total package price for the Matrice. That's the FLIR, the Z-Muse, the TB55 batteries, the Crystal Sky, the hard case. Everything pushed it. We pushed it right at to $40,000. And if it was not for a disaster preparedness grant, which we received the funding through, we wouldn't have this technology.
But in safety, public safety and human lives, it's already paid for itself several
It's
times.
already paid for itself.
Yeah.
It already has, and will continue to do so.
This is Lieutenant Teller, and you are have been the spotter. Yes. Okay, visual observer for this flight, and I hate to
You're gonna put me on the spot, right?
try to
This is like
tell you
performance.
your business or anything, but he is using his thumbs.
Yes. You are the YouTube guy that was talking about flying like this, right? Yes.
me.
I tried it. I can't do it.
That's okay. Hey, you do what
Yes.
you feel comfortable with.
Man, now I know. You just answered my question.
That's
for
me. I'm the pincher guy.
You are the pincher guy. So my top speed that I have recorded on the app is 62 miles an hour, but that was with a tailwind. All right. So I'm going to put her through her paces. This is going to be all sport mode movements.
Woo! Oh!
It is. You got, if you're anybody that's a Matrice pilot, or even some of the octocopters will probably tell you, if you're in sport mode, you got to be on the sticks.
Oh man.
Watch this. We're going to zoom on him, zooming on you. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring her down. I'm going to hot swap your batteries out, and then we're going to let you take control over her. See, you have a vested interest on there. You have a piece of equipment strapped on there.
That's true.
So
That's like the pilot of an airline doesn't want to crash because he himself doesn't want to die.
that's correct. That's correct.
Wonderful. All right, taking off. Woo! Hi, Mom. I'm flying a police drone. Wow, get a nice shot of the police station there.
Yeah, you hang out underneath the rotor wash, kind of cools you off.
Would you trust me to try to do an orbit of the water tower?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, who's spotting? Is everybody spotting?
I'm your VO. I've got
Okay,
you.
good. Visual observer. We
Yes,
got it.
sir.
There we go. The controls feel good, solid. Bring it up and back. I'm at 152. I'm bringing it up and back. Showing us. There we go. All right. All right, I'm done. You do it now.
Yeah, you got to bring her. You took her off. You got to land her.
Oh man.
Yeah, that's the rule.
I want to try the zoom.
Knock
Can I try
yourself
the
out.
zoom?
Try it.
This is so. I'm geeking out, man. Oh, I see.
So you can hold for in, or
Yeah.
you can do it in segments. It's kind of like tap screen.
Oh, that minivan.
Looks a little suspicious, doesn't
Yeah,
it?
it does. What's the code for a suspicious vehicle?
Out here, suspicious vehicle.
Oh, suspicious. Okay. It's not like a 10,
No, it's not like California. We
34 or
don't
whatever.
use 10 as many 10 codes as they do.
Oh yeah, that guy. I'm tracking him.
There you go.
That guy. Oh yeah. He has a suspicious amount of nothing in the back of his truck. So how do you?
So you hit
You
your
double-
R to reset.
Oh, reset. Okay.
So you can manually zoom back out one zoom level at a time, or
Got
you hit
it.
the R and it'll take you back to your native zoom level. You're seeing it right now.
People are watching this and they're like, why don't you attach the? But it really makes a huge difference to have that
It does,
neck strap. If you don't use them, I advise you to
Yep.
use them.
especially on longer duration missions.
Right, and when
you know,
you're
it
when
heads
you
up
need
with
to
pilot
use your
fatigue.
when you need to use your other fingers.
Yes.
Yeah. So Chris is doing an orbit of me now, I guess. Let me see if I can find him.
What's your altitude?
Okay, I'm at 161.
gonna-
I'm just gonna sit and let you do your thing.
So well, you can find him. Just actuate your camera down.
Okay.
Your left thumb wheel.
Yep.
Okay, he's behind you now. So if you hold right here,
Oh, he'll come around.
he should rotate back around into your field of view here.
All right.
So you should be coming. I'm seeing him coming around here.
Okay.
Slightly below you, not much.
All
There
right.
he is. Nope, that's not him.
There he is.
right there.
All right. Now, cool. Now I'm tracking you.
Who's orbiting who now?
Yeah. You track me. I'll track you.
You want to keep tracking, and I'll zoom in. For
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
on him?
You zoom in on him. This is so freaking fun.
We'll bring
I was
you back
getting
to-
dizzy. Oh man.
It will happen.
Well, thanks a lot.
You're very welcome.
Yeah.
So do you see kind of when we start to induce, this is the thing about flying UASs in first responder realms or worlds. It's a little more stressful than your hobbyist, especially for us. So like we were trying to keep a target centered in your screen. Could you feel it kind of pushing you a little bit as to trying to keep up with the camera, to keep up with the target, to keep it, and then when we
if we're in a hot situation,
yes,
or, you know.
So a tip for all the non-commercial or hobby pilots out there as it pertains to UAS operation: practice, 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 practice. Practice makes perfect. Fly every opportunity you get. We're always looking for a reason to fly. My chief will tell you, I don't need a reason to fly. I'll just fly, and he lets me do it. So the key is practice. You're going to get out of it what you put into it, and there's a whole lot of people counting on you doing it the right way.
And I'll add to that, there's so many people that are looking for the magic app or magic drone that's going to make them a better pilot. The only thing is practice.
Yeah, these are machines, and as with every machine out there, until the day comes that humans no longer control those machines, you're dealing with the human element. We're prone to make mistakes. We're prone to have bad days. The equipment's only going to do what we tell it to do. So you can't always blame it on the equipment. So get out there and practice in all types of conditions. The more time and effort you put in on the sticks and behind the control, you're going to reap the rewards down the line.
Right, and I hope there's always a little bit of human element in these things.
Yes, I do too. Otherwise, I'm running.
Yeah.
So
I'll see you at the compound.
yes, sir.
Perfect.
There we go.
Wonderful. All right, we're outside of the Splendora Police Department in their launching area with Chief Weehot. That's right?
Yes, sir.
Oh,
That's correct.
because look how his name's spelled. That'll mess anybody up.
Yeah, that would.
We're about to have a demonstration of the Matrice 200. So what are we going to do? We're going to just take it up. We're going to do some flips.
Take it
flips,
up.
right? The Matrice does flips. You hit the flip button.
I don't know.
Oh, it doesn't do any of that.